In today's tutorial, I'm going to be talking about how to plant and pick your flowers from your gardening bed. So what I need to do is I need to pick a toon that already has some flowers planted, and I need to pick those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and find one of my toons that I already have some flowers picked. So you'll just need to sign into your account and then go to your toon that has flowers. Now, this is my only account that I have, but I have 6 toons on this account. So let's see. Okay. So what I have here is, if you have not gardened before, you first have to have a gardening kit. So you can go to your catalog that is at your phone inside your house, and you need to purchase a gardening kit if you do not already have one. Sometimes when I'm doing some stuff, I'll tell my pets to go away because sometimes they can get in the way when I'm trying to move around. So it looks like right now that I need to water some before I can actually pick some. So let me go ahead and show you what I have set up here first. Okay, so I'm going to click my book, and I'm going to click my little gardening. If you do not have this already, you have to purchase it. And as you can see here, I already have a large watering can, and I also have a tin shovel. So the object of the gardening is to get you extra points, just like you do if you're fishing or golfing or racing. So you can add 4 extra laugh points to your laugh meter if you complete your gardening by planting, picking, watering. So once you have your gardening skills maxed out, then you should have received a total of 4 laugh points from gardening. The same thing if you're doing the fishing. You know, if you got your fishing, you know, you have 33 out of 70. So once you complete your fishing, you should have a total of 7 extra points from fishing, and then from gardening, it should be an extra 4 points from that. Okay, so as you can see here in my gardening page, you can see I'm on a 10 shovel. I have to get to 80 to move up to the next stage. I think it repeats some of these like 10 shovels repeatedly. I don't remember how many, but I do know that sometimes you have to get up to, you know, whatever it is. Now it's 80. It may have to get up to like 120 or 180 or something like that, or maybe like more than that. And then you can see the large watering can. It does max out at 999 skill points. So once I get to, on the large watering can, once I get to 400, it will do another large watering can, and then that, I think that maxes out to around 999. So my one toon, my veteran toon that I have, it's already maxed the watering can out. So what I do sometimes is, let me show you, for example, let me go find my toon that I have over here. I had just planted on another video. I had planted earlier when I was recording one of my other videos, and the sound was not very great, so I deleted that video. So I had planted some flowers, and now I'm going to water. So I'm going to show you this on the watering. So currently I have 54 out of 400, and I'm just going to go water everything that is here to water. Any of the flowers that have been planted will have light dirt. Anything that's already been watered will have the dark dirt. All right, so what we do is we just walk up and water. As you water, each time it's going to turn dark, and it's going to get really dark once you've watered it. And now it's telling me that's full, and I've gotten the extra skill points for that. So I've got 56 now instead of 54. And you're just going to go through here, and you are going to water all of these plants until you have them full. Now, one thing about watering, planting, and picking, you can water anybody's flowers or their trees on anybody's estate. A friend's estate, you can go to other toons on your account and water those, only time you can pick or plant is at your own house, but you can water anybody's. So if you have one toon that's already maxed out, but you're still working on, for example, if on my main toon that I play, I've already got the watering can maxed out, but I'm still working on the shovel and all that kind of stuff and building up my maximum variety of flowers. So what I do sometimes is like in this instance here, I picked and I planted, but I left the watering for, say, for one of my other toons so they can actually get the experience. If you're at somebody else's house and they don't mind you, like if you're at somebody else's estate and they don't mind you doing so, then by all means, go for it. Also, the watering cans, the large watering cans, also helps to save days. That means if you water, once you water and get your watering skill maxed out, your large watering can maxed out, the actual flowers do not need to be watered every single day. So that means if you don't log in for a couple of days, you don't have to worry about your flowers wilting or your trees wilting. They will still be okay if you come back in after a week or so. But I would make sure to, if you're not going to be signing on at all on Toontown, then you may need to make sure you're signing in at least once a week if you can, just to water. If not, then it does take a little longer because you have to re-water, and then your trees or your plants have to get healthy again. So if you are playing with multiple accounts, or if you're playing with multiple toons on one account, and you don't want to let your one toon, maybe your main toon that you have on your account, you don't want them to always water, you can sign on any of your other toons, or sign in and let any of your other toons from this estate water. So I need to finish watering all these, and this helps build my skill for this. And you can also do that for you can take and let crazy blubber speed water everything that can be watered. It doesn't really matter. Eventually I'm going to have to do this for all of my toons on my account, so you can pick and choose which toon you want to practice on for the day. Alright, so I think I've maxed that. I mean, not maxed out. I mean, I've got all the skill I can do for that one. So I've got up to 72 current from, what was it, 50 something. So you can see that the more you water, the greater chances of you are able to, the more you water. Let's see, this is my house over here. No, that's not somebody else's. Okay, so let's see who else we got. Okay, so we need to water all of these. We're just going to run around and practice watering right now. And this is actually my house for this, so I really need to water these. I really need to show you how to plant, but I was hoping I had something to actually show you, and I may have to do another video. So right now we are just watering. We're just building up our skill. And I'm going to go ahead and pause this video and finish planting, and then I will be back on in a minute when I get it finished watering. Okay, so I just finished watering everything on this estate. I mean, on my place. I didn't do the trees yet, but I did finish watering the plants. So I've got up to 92. So that shows you that if you water all the other plants or trees on all of your toons estates, that does build your watering can up pretty significantly. So you figure there are 6 toons altogether on the estate. There are 10 flowers to water, you'd have to do the math on that. And you could easily build your watering can up pretty easily. So I don't have anything I want to pick right now. So what I may do is stop this video and see if I can't find a toon that I can actually go water. Go actually pick. Alright, so let's see. Let me see. So let me go over here to... I don't really have any that I'm... These all could use some watering. Okay, so I think I have everything watered at the estate. So that means that I should be able to sign in now and go to one of the other toons' houses and try to see if I can pick something. So I've tried to go around making sure that I have watered every single flower or tree out there. If something's not already been done in one of the other toons. So I'm going to check one thing right quick. Okay, I'm going to click my book, and you can see I'm up to 140 on my large watering can. Remember, I got to get to 400 to be able to step up to the next, I guess it's the next tier for the watering. So I'm going to stop the video here, and I'm going to try to see if I can sign in and do another video of one of the other toons on the estate actually picking flowers. Picking and planting.